makeup and lipsticks to me, so now I may be laying back there. I'm sat here, wishing I was sober. No, I'll never hold you like I used to. The house gets cold when you cut the heating. Without you to hold, I'll be freezing. Can't rely on my heart to beating, cause you take parts of it every evening. Take words out of my mouth just from breathing and replace with phrases like when you're leaving me. Should I, maybe I'll get drunk again, or I'll be drunk again, or I'll be drunk again, to feel a little love. I wanna hold your heart in both hands, know what you fizzle at the bottom of a Coke can. And I got no plans for the weekend, so should we speak then? Keep it between friends, though I know you'll never love me like you used to. There may be other people like us who see the flicker of the clipper when they light up. The flames just create us, but burns don't heal like before when you don't hold me anymore. Cold days, cold plays out like the band's name. I know I can't heal things with a handshake. You know I can change, as I began saying. You cut me wide open like landscape. Open bottles of beer but never champagne, to applaud you with the sound that my hands make. Should I, maybe I'll get drunk again, or I'll be drunk again, or I'll be drunk again, feel a little love. All by myself, I'm here again. All by myself, you know I'll never change. All by myself, all by myself. I'm just drunk again. I'm just drunk again. I'm just drunk again, to feel a little love. Maybe we'll get drunk again. We'll be drunk again. We'll be drunk again, to feel a little love. You got more of those cards, or should I just?
You got the cards, but you're doing great.
Yeah? Cool, let's do it. Right. You and then you. Yes.
Okay, what advice would you give to someone who wants to be a singer-songwriter?
I'd say, and I'm gonna put this out there, right? If you're in school and you want to become a dentist or a doctor or anything that requires higher education, go to school, get your grades, go to university and work, start doing that. But if you're in school and you're thinking about becoming a journalist or a photographer or a singer-songwriter, musician or an artist or anything to do with the arts, the most important thing you need is experience. I have so many friends that have gone to uni to study art, study journalism, study music, and they come out with a degree at the end of it, but then have to start right at the bottom with everyone else. So if you start at a radio station at 16 making tea for people and kind of working your way up from there, or being a musician starting playing really, really small gigs and just working up to get your experience, writing as many songs as possible, or if you're a journalist, just shadowing another journalist making them tea. If you start off at the very bottom and work your way up, that is more important than the higher education. But if you don't want to do that, higher education is the way to go. But I've just found with schools, it's kind of cemented in your head that you should get your grades, go to university, and then see what happens. But you get in a lot of debt, and if it's not really what you want to do, if it's not really what you want to do, it's a lot of money to spend. So if you want to do anything in the arts, look at other routes. And I'm sure most of the radio DJs here will tell you that they didn't need a degree to get their job. All they needed was a lot of experience and starting off at the bottom and working their way up. But yeah, so that's my answer to that question. And if there are any parents here, please don't hate me. That's just my opinion.
Okay, what's your favorite animal and why?
Favorite animal is penguin. Yeah. Because penguins just don't care about anyone. I watched I like, you see, like you see, like if there's a cat you don't know and you go up to the cat, they run away, or if there's any animal, they usually don't. Yeah, but like I watched March of the Penguins, and like they get proper up close with the cameras, and penguins just don't care. They're just chilling. They're like whatever, man. So yeah, I like penguins. Penguins are cool. You and you, yes.
What's your favorite song you perform?
A song called You Need Me, I Don't Need You. Just because it's 6 years old now, and it started off like 2 minutes long, and then it's now 20 minutes long in the full live capacity. So every time I do it, I add new bits, and it's always kind of evolving. Yes.
What's your favorite part about your career?
Favorite part about my career? I make a living making people happy, which I think is probably the best job in the world. No, it's awesome. It's not just kind of like making people happy. Making people happy makes you happy as well. That's why people do charity work and stuff like that. And like walking out on stage every day and seeing, you know, from 200 smiling faces to 20,000 smiling faces really does lift your mood, whatever your mood you're in. So me guaranteeing that I have a gig every day, even if the worst things have happened to me in the day, as soon as I step out on stage, it's kind of like therapy in a way, but really good therapy, not like my dad used to beat me therapy kind of like. But yes, hello.
What's the weirdest place you've ever performed?
I played in a burlesque club once. That's quite good. And I was underage. I was 15, and you had to be over 18 to play in there. Yeah, and so I played a gig there. That was quite odd, having women with tassels and stuff. Playing songs about kind of, you know, Shrek and stuff like that. Yes.
What's the significance of your album name?
To be honest, I did a lot of EPs beforehand, and I wanted to make sure that everyone knew that this was the debut album, so it felt like the addition onto everything else, and it was added onto it. So that's where the plus came from. Plus, I kind of like the idea of starting a trend. So the next album might be something mathematical as well. You never know. Yo. Yes.
Who's your favorite girl band or girl performer back home?
Girl performer back home. There's a amazing artist called Emily Sandé, who I had the pleasure of actually sharing studio space with while she was making that album, and the whole way through it, I was just like, she's the kind of act that makes you want to give up. You kind of like when she has a song called Clown that she recorded in the studio when I was there, and just like everyone there was just hanging their heads like. But yeah, Emily Sandé, her record is my favourite at the moment. She's great. And girl group probably. I'll get back to you on that one.
So, when you write songs, do you come up with the melody first or the lyrics first?
I never really have a structured way of writing songs. It can be melody first, it can be lyrics first, it can be guitar part first. But I find the more you think about a song, the less from the heart it becomes. If that makes sense. Like if you plan to write a song and you go right, that's the guitar part, and then I'm going to stick that there and stick that. If you kind of just let it fall out, that's usually the way. Like for instance, Gary from Snow Patrol said the way that he wrote Chasing Cars was he was in the studio with a guitar with 2 strings, and he just started going, just literally just sat down going, and then just mumbled over it going, and then so he literally just fell out. Yeah. No, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. But yeah, at the back.
Would you ever give a fan a tattoo?
Yes, it depends how old they were and what they wanted. I think if a fan came to me and said they wanted my signature, I'd probably say no. But if a fan came to me and said that they wanted some of my lyrics, I might do that, because I've got Bon Iver wrote some lyrics on my arm, and so did Mike Skinner from the Streets. So I'm kind of a fan as well who does that. So I think if it was lyrics, then yeah, I definitely would. Cool. Last one for a song.
Who's your favorite celebrity friend?
Celebrity friend. I don't know. I probably see Harry Styles the most. I probably see him the most out of everyone. He lived at mine for a bit, which was fun. I really like Taylor though. Taylor's really cool. Really like.